most important physics factor found in cheerleaders can be found in the jumping area of a cheerleader. The main factor of jumping that applies to physics is the area of force. For example, Newton's third law states that for every action, there is an equal and opposite reaction. This relates to cheerleader jumps because when the cheerleader is jumping in the air, a force is applied that causes the force of gravity to react and the cheerleader returns to the ground. To increase the jump height of cheerleaders, they need to increase momentum for maximum strength. The moment is equal to the mass multiplied by the velocity, P equals mv. So if the amount of mass acting against gravity were increased and the speed of the jump increased, the moment would be greater, which would give the cheerleader higher jumps. The same is the case with, if the mass were to decrease or the speed of the jump slowed, then the momentum would be much less, giving a lower jump to the ground. Cheerleading's main focus deals with the idea of stunts. Stunts consist of a flyer, in the air, bases, the two main people holding someone, and a back spot, the back support to hold the flyer up. These stunts can be extremely dangerous and without fully understanding physics, someone could get hurt. In cheerleading there are multiple stunts that require a lot of skills. The main factor of physics that affects stunting is gravity. Like previously stated, in a stunt there are mainly 4 people, a flyer, 2 bases, and a back spotter. The flyer's center of gravity may change based on how many people are holding her and what kind of stunt she is performing. If 2 bases are being used to hold the flyer's center of gravity would compare to those that are holding the flyer. If the flyer were to be doing a one-legged stunt, then her center of gravity would defer and it would counterbalance the other side that is being pulled to the ground. Gravitational acceleration is another form of physics found in stunting. When a flyer is being thrown in the air, she reaches a maximum height which allows her to perform the movement in the stunt. One's maximum height is the highest that object can go, because its velocity has reached 0. If the flyer does not wait to reach her highest point, then it can cause her to come down early and possibly hit the people who are holding her as she is coming down. All in all, the physics of cheerleading is much more complex than one may expect. Despite some arguing it is not a sport, I think the nature of physics does the talking whether it is or not. It is a very difficult hobby that without fully understanding the complexities of the physics, can be dangerous. Thank you for listening to my presentation of the physics of cheerleading.